Hi there, I'm Lynn Hawks, your host on this episode of Experts and Authorities. With me today is a man that began his life in the U.S. as a young illegal immigrant, collecting cans and eating from garbage cans to simply survive. Fast forward to today, Miguel has achieved U.S. citizenship, is a super successful businessman, having started 2 successful businesses, managing restaurants, building highly productive employee teams, and has taken a small, failing business from negative to multiple 7-figure success, all without any formal business education. MiguelSanchez truly walks the talk of the American dream. Today, as an international motivational public speaker, MiguelSanchez shares his story of determination, dedication, discipline, and resilience with others wanting to better their lives for themselves and their families. In his words, "I am here today because of my desire to succeed, the hunger in my belly to do my best, and the favor of God." It's my pleasure to welcome MiguelSanchez. I am so glad you're here, Miguel. It is absolutely my pleasure to finally get your story on tape so that other people can hear it. It's incredible.
Mine as well. Thank you very much for having me.
Tell me about the trip from Mexico to the U.S. and what you went through. It's a little hard to imagine.
I would love to. I decided at 16 years old to look for a better life, better way of living, and so I left my native country, Mexico City. I came to looking for the American dream.
At 16?
16 years old. At that age, I thought I was a man. I'm ready to face the world. So I told my mom, and with all the pain in her heart, she blessed me, and she said, good luck. She prayed for me, and she blessed me before I left. When I got to the borderline between Mexico and the United States, I never realized that there was something bigger than me. But there was a 16-foot fence facing me. And one thing that I noticed is that this fence was littered with crosses, wooden crosses. And I began to ask, what does this mean? Those crosses signified every person that has died in their attempt to cross to America.
Staggering. And
reach for the American dream. I remember the very first time when I climbed that wall, that fence, with all of my might, I just climbed and looked right over the fence. The very first thing I saw was Jack in the Box. And that was my very first goal, big goal. I need to get there to get me a hamburger.
So how many times did it take you to get across the border?
Well, it was about 18 times before I made it across the border. About a month and a half, going back and forth. I would get caught, spend the night in jail, send me back out.
At 16? You're just a kid.
Yeah. At that time, I thought I was big and bad.
Big, bad, tough guy. Yeah. So when you came over, finally, you didn't have any resources. So what happened then?
I did not. You know, I landed in the city of San Pedro, California, and there's a tourist area that was visited by thousands of tourists every weekend. So I found out that there was a possibility of collecting cans and recycling. So I said, I can do that. I can recycle and make some money. I wanted to make money. I wanted to eat. I wanted to survive. I never had a hamburger before in my life. My very first hamburger came from a trash can where I was digging those cans. It was a half-eaten hamburger that somebody didn't finish. It tasted heavenly.
Oh my gosh.
It was
Is that hard to say now?
You know what? It keeps me grounded.
Wow.
Of where I came from.
When we come back, we'll continue our conversation with MiguelSanchez about the need that he sees in our communities, in our country, in young people and young adults. I'm Lynn with Experts and Authorities. Stay tuned.